The very first cars were slow and didn't even have windshields or windows. But as cars became faster, drivers and passengers needed protection from dust, wind, and debris. That's when glass windshields and side windows became a necessity. Early car windows were fixed in place. Then in 1926, the Ford Model A introduced the first roll-up window, a design that was later refined by other automakers. Let's see how this clever scissor lift mechanism in roll-up windows works. We'll start with the basic setup. The window is attached to a lever system with gears on the other end. The window side has a longer moment arm, making it harder to lift, but faster. A large gear on the lifting shaft is driven by a smaller gear connected to a crank. While the goal is to move the window straight up and down, this setup also causes sideways movement. To fix that, we add a slider at the contact point to keep the motion straight. You see, if we try to lift the window using a single point of contact, it becomes hard to balance, and even a slight mismatch of friction at both ends can jam the window. To solve this, another support link is added. Just like lifting something with two hands instead of one, the motion becomes much more stable. For even better alignment, we'll add another link, thus completing the famous scissor lifting mechanism. However, there's a problem. Because the lifting arm is long, the weight of the window feels 3 to 4 times heavier than it actually is. This makes lifting it quite a challenge. To solve this, we'll add a spiral spring at the pivot point. The spring compresses and stores energy as you lower the window and assists with the same stored energy to raise it back up. But there's still one more problem to solve, and that's security. With the current setup, someone could simply push the window down from the outside, making it easy to break into the car. To prevent this, we'll add a worm gear. Worm gears are not back-drivable, which means the gear cannot rotate the worm. So no matter how hard someone pushes on the window, it won't move unless the crank or a motor turns the worm. This worm gear not only prevents theft, but also multiplies the input force, making it much easier to crank the window up. And because of its compact design and locking nature, it becomes easy to replace the crank with a motor, giving us smooth and secure power windows. So the next time you roll down your car window, whether by crank or by button, you'll know there's a whole lot of clever engineering hidden inside that door. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up and a subscribe would mean a lot. Thanks for watching.